was for Guntersville to stay out of foul trouble. I think it's equally important for Rachel Scott not to pick up some silly fouls. She had a couple of silly fouls out on the floor. If she's going to pick up her fouls, I'm sure Coach Flack would like them to be around the basket. We're just about set, ready to go for girls varsity final. It'll be Shaquita Banks and Ashley Allen. And here for your play-by-play once again is Barry Galloway.
And we are set to go. The Knights wearing the white, Guntersville wearing the crimson. And the tip belongs to, well, it's loose. The Wildcats almost let the ball bounce out of bounds, but they'll chase it down. And Jessica Cahill brings it up. Cahill works against the man-to-man defense, finds Carrie Havis at the top. Havis right side to Banks against Rachel Scott. Top of the key now, Betsy Beam. Beam tries to go inside. Good defense. Ashley Allen takes it away.
Ashley Allen stepped in front of Cahill that time to steal. That's the first turnover of the game.
Top of the key, the Knights have it, facing a 2-1-2 zone. So both teams coming out playing different kind of defenses. Top of the key, thrower. Goes inside to Townsend. Back outside, thrower, working it around. Still have to depend on the outside shot for the time being until they can solve the zone.
And Jessica Thrower had a good night shooting from the perimeter on a Thursday night in the semifinal.
Allen has it, goes inside, knocked away. Betsy Beam steps in front, knocks it loose, and the Wildcats pick up the loose ball. Here they come. Benefield brings it across, gives to Cahill. Cahill against Thrower, trying to drive, kicks it right side to Banks. Banks has it on the wing, back outside to Havis. Top of the key for two, in and out, no good. Rebound Banks, back up, knocked away, back up again, no good by Benefield. Benefield back up again, no good. Finally, Arab the rebound.
Guntersville, 3 opportunities that time, could not convert. Great play inside Shaquita Banks.
Here come the Knights, no score yet, just underway, championship game. With the ball, Allie Smalley. Smalley right side to Thrower, to Ashley Allen. Allen to the corner, Thrower. Goes inside, Scott powers away inside, turnaround shot, no good. Tip up, no good. Rebound. The Knights had it for a moment, knocked out of bounds off of Guntersville.
You talk about giving up about 6 inches. Shaquita Banks against Rachel Scott. That's going to be open all night.
Sure
if
is.
Guntersville is going to stay in a man-to-man defense, I think, Barry, they're going to have to maybe play in front and behind of Rachel Scott to keep the ball out of the paint.
Inbound pass. Townsend goes up strong. No good. Rebound. Jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Arab.
Shaquita Banks battling Jackie Townsend that time. Tied up underneath the Arab basket, and Arab will have possession with the alternating possession arrow in their favor.
Still no score. Inbound pass, Smalley, left side to Thrower on the wing. Top of the key. Allen, they go inside. Townsend, baseline jumper for two, no good. Rebound by Betsy Beam and the Wildcats. Beam kicks it out right side to Benefield, across half court. Down low, Banks for two, got it. They got a break that time. The ball was actually underthrown. Townsend dropped it. She picked it up and laid it in.
That's one of those garbage baskets. Shaquita Banks in the right place at the right time.
Beam with a steal the other way. Betsy Beam playing some good ball on defense right now. Kicks the ball right side. Ooh, and a foul. Thrower hammers number 12, Benefield, going for the steal.
The two number 12s, that time it was Jessica Thrower using the left hand as a hammer. It's Jesslyn Benefield, the recipient of that, or was it a club?
I don't know. Like a defensive back going for an interception. She just ran right through her. The foul is called, the first team foul, and the Wildcats inbound it. Cahill has it against Thrower. Hands now to Banks. Banks pulls Rachel Scott out on her. She'll try to drive in the lane. Lost the handle. Goes up anyway. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Guntersville.
Shaquita Banks giving up a lot of height, Barry, but much quicker than Rachel Scott. If they spread the floor, I think she'll have some opportunities to beat her off the dribble. She got the ball underneath the bucket, just couldn't convert that time.
They should just clear out, let her drive on her. Back the other way, Jackie Townsend pulls up for two. She missed the shot. She's fouled. Carrie Havis is in the area. Let's see if it's on her.
It will be against Carrie Havis. That'll be her first personal and the first team foul against Guntersville. We saw Jackie Townsend, Barry, really take the basketball game into her hands offensively for this Arab team on Thursday night in that semifinal, because with Rachel Scott on the bench, she picked up the offense and looks like very aggressive that time in beating the press. She took it to the bucket and was fouled and makes her first free throw.
She had 20 points on Thursday against the Patriots. Makes the free throw, so the Knights are on the board. It's 2-1. 5:24 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw rolls out. Havis the rebound for the Wildcats. Kicks it out to Cahill. Down the floor in a hurry to Benefield. Pulls up on the wing. Top of the key now, Cahill. Cahill drives, throws it away. Townsend, good defensive move. Breaks away, one-on-one for the layup. She nails it. Great job, Jackie Townsend with the layup.
Anticipated the pass from Cahill, cut in front of Beam, and then took it in for the layup. Jackie Townsend, 3 points for the Knights.
3-2 lead. The Knights have it. Cahill, cross half court, bounce pass right side to Benefield. On the wing, Allie Smalley has her. Left side, knocked away. Cahill with it. Good defense by Thrower. Just slapped the ball out of bounds. They'll inbound on the side here in front of us. Betsy Beam gets it into Cahill. Dribbles to the top of the key. Arab staying with the man-to-man defense. Right side pass. Benefield on the wing. In the corner to Havis. Havis baseline against. The shot is no good. She worked against Ashley Allen, missed the shot, but she draws the foul, and she's going to shoot a couple.
It'll be on Ashley Allen. Good move that time. Backing Ashley Allen down. Spun into the lane as Rachel Scott came over to help, but Ashley Allen did commit the foul, and that will be her first, the team's second, and Carrie Havis will shoot two. Havis is yet to score in the game. Very kind of slow offensively here in the early going. We played 3.5 minutes. Only 6 points between the two schools now have been scored.
Havis makes the first free throw. Knocks them both down. 4-3 ball game. The Knights will bring it up down by one. Now some full court pressure by the Wildcats. Last night they gave Douglas a terrible time. Down the floor, Smalley. Smalley pulls up. Ball is knocked loose. Cahill with the steal. Good defense by Jessica Cahill.
Jessica Cahill using her size that time at 5'9" to go up high to knock the ball away. And another steal by Jackie Townsend.
And she lost the dribble. She stole the ball. Betsy Beam knocked it loose. Beam right back. Right side to Benefield. It's a little sloppy play here in the first quarter. Cahill dribbling around the top. Right side to Benefield. Top of the key now to Shaquita Banks. Left side, Cahill goes around Thrower. Baseline blocked out of bounds. My goodness, Ashley Allen got all of that one. Bodies go flying. No fouls called. It's out of bounds off of A-Round.
Wow, no foul was called that time as two young ladies hit the floor that time. Townsend and Cahill went down in a heap, but no foul was called.
On the side, Benefield for three off the iron. No good. Banks the rebound. Back up good. Shaquita Banks had possession as she screened out Jessica Mooney and gets the putback for 2 points.
Boy, she's got springs in her legs, though, Barry, as she went way up and beat Mooney for the offensive rebound, and that's 4 points now for Shaquita Banks.
Down the right side, Thrower pulls up for two, missed it. Rebound by the Wildcats. Havis with the rebound. Down the floor to Benefield. Cross court, Betsy Beam thought about it. She'll pass it to the top instead. Cahill and a turnover. Double dribbling called against Cahill. Turnover, Guntersville. Betsy Beam will check out. In the game, Jesse Strange. 6-3 the score, 3:25 to go in the first. Both teams beginning to go to the bench now. Knocked out of bounds. Shaquita Banks knocked the ball almost into the face of Bill Prickett.
A club that time is she slammed the ball almost on the scorer's table, and Mr. Ted and Bill, Mr. Ted, the clock keeper, and Bill Prickett almost got a face full of basketball.
Sure did. Thrower has it on the inbound pass, gives the ball to Smalley. Right side to Thrower, back to Smalley. They try to go inside to Scott, kicks the right side. Thrower open on the wing for three, no good. Rebound, Rachel Scott crashed the boards. That's what you call crashing the boards. Two bodies hit the floor, and Shaquita Banks is slow getting up.
And Shaquita Banks was way up that time. As you say, Rachel Scott coming over the back against Carrie Havis, knocking Shaquita Banks to the floor, and she gets up kind of slowly.
I think the injury was one of the elbows hit the floor hard, but she's okay. Scott will check out for a moment. And in the ball game, Ginger Whitaker. Wildcats now facing some pressure to get the ball across to Banks. Oh, traveling is called. She caught the ball on 1 foot and hopped, and she turned it over.
It was a high pass that time from Jeslyn Benefield. She couldn't control it, is going way up to get it, and she did kind of take a hop step here in front of us.
Down the floor, Townsend, baseline, pulls up, feeds it inside. The shot is on the way. It's good. Ginger Whitaker with two. Standing in the lane, took the pass from Townsend and puts it in.
Jackie Townsend give her the assist as the defense collapsed on her, able to hit her teammate underneath the bucket. That was Whitaker.
Jesse Strange in the lane for two. Missed the shot. Rebound by Arab. Mooney the rebound, gets it out to Townsend. 6-5 ball game, 2:28 to go in the first quarter. Townsend works to the left side. Back to the top now to Smalley. Benefield guarding her. The Wildcats stay in the zone. Right side pass to Thrower. Thrower back to the top to Smalley. Back to Thrower, back and forth. Back to Smalley. Just working it around. Top of the key, jump shot, good. Jackie Townsend turned around and knocked one down from the free throw line.
That's the way you face up to the basket. Jackie Townsend spun into the lane, faced up the basket. Soft touch for her 5th point of the night.
7-6, A-Rap now leads. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Right side to Benefield. Benefield to the top to Banks. Banks pulls up for 2 from the line, no good. Bouncing out high, Havis the rebound, and a foul's going to be called on Jessica Mooney. And she is in pain. She has her right shoulder taped, heavily taped. And when she went up, her shoulder was hit by one of the Wildcats, and she is in pain.
She is in a lot of pain right now, Barry. I wonder if she's had a separated shoulder this year. She's heavily bandaged, and she went in high for that rebound, and there was a collision. And she will commit the personal foul, but she's still on the sideline in pain.
Because that shoulder was hit. Because she had the arm outstretched for the rebound, and one of the Wildcats came down with the arm and hit it.
And that's what the delay is right now, is Jessica Mooney is still on the sideline, and they're going to take her to the locker room, as she is in obvious pain right now as she walks in front of us.
She just checked in for Rachel Scott moments ago, and they will help her to the locker room. So she'll check out with 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Inbound pass knocked right back out of bounds. 7-6 the score. Wildcats inbounded. Patty Meggs in the game. Meggs has it. Pass right side to Cahill. She'll back it out to the top. Double team. Left side. Strange on the wing for 3. Missed that one. Bouncing way out. Rebound by Elizabeth Martin. Martin drives in the lane. Scott blocks that one. Picked up, though, by Lauren Bice. Bice right side. Baseline shot by Cahill. No good. Rebound, A-Round.
Guntersville doing a good job on the offensive glass, Barry. Just couldn't get anything to go. They had 3 opportunities on that possession.
Down the side. Thrower has it. Knocked loose. Good defense and a foul. Cahill knocked the pass away, stole it, and then she is fouled by one of the Arabian Knights.
And that's a tough matchup out on the point for this Arab team. Jessica Cahill standing about 5'9", much taller than the guards for Arab. And she's come up with a couple of steals, Barry, just knocking away. And that time Mooney has committed her 2nd personal foul of the evening, and she'll take a seat on the bench. That's the 5th team foul against Arab.
Cahill's very quick, plays some good defense in the tournament. Top of the key, Bice has it. Bice left side to Cahill. Only a sophomore. She'll drive in the lane, then a quick whistle.
We got a moving screen, I believe. That'll be on Jesse Strange, the junior, trying to set a screen for Cahill, who took it down into the paint. And that'll be the 2nd team foul against Guntersville, the 1st on Jesse Strange. And quickly checking back into the lineup for Guntersville will be Jaslyn Benefield. And Jessica Cahill will get probably a minute or 2 on the bench here with 59 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Low-scoring game, 13 points between the 2 teams. And the Knights will walk it up. Allie Smalley will do so. Smalley, left side, Jackie Townsend. Townsend, pass right side in the game now, Lindsey Jordan. Left side, Townsend pulls up for 2 off the glass, got it. Nice shot. She's having a great tournament this week.
She really is, Barry, and she used the glass very well that time. Jackie Townsend was 7 for the Knights.
9-6 lead with the ball, Benefield. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Top of the key, Patty Meggs. Meggs looks, left side, finds Bice. Bice hands off now to Jesse Strange. Strange dribbles around the top, hands over now to Martin. Martin finally gets a pass away to Benefield. 15, 14, Meggs, 12, 11. Bice has it, dribbling around the free throw line. Hits Strange with 8, 7, 6. Strange hands off now to Martin. 4, 3, drives in the lane, throws it up, no good. Her rebound is back up. It's good at the buzzer, and it will count. Let's take a timeout after 1 quarter of play. It's Arab 9, Guntersville 8. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on WAVU.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
The Guntersville Wildcats trailing Arab 9-8 as we head into the second quarter. The Wildcats will have the opening possession of the second stanza.
Arab staying with a man-to-man defense. Right side, Elizabeth Martin to Banks. Banks loses it, gets it back though. Back to Martin. Tries to lob it inside, does so. Cahill goes up in traffic, blocked. Two players got a hand on that one, and the Knights will take it away.
I think Ginger Whitaker was the one that got her hand on it.
Oh. Allie Smalley trying to drive in the lane. She went up and she was hit by one of the Wildcats. Foul is called, and she will shoot two.
Carrie Havis is going to pick up her second personal foul as Allie Smalley down into the land of the bigger young ladies that time. We won't call them giants, but...
Looked like she hit a brick wall. She just jumped in the air, then boom, bounced backwards.
And Carrie Havis commits her second personal foul. That's the third team foul against Guntersville.
9-8 game, still 9-8 game as she misses the first one. Ashley Allen checks back in. Ginger Whitaker goes out. So the Knights have Allen, Jordan, Scott, Smalley, and Townsend. And she made that one. 10-8 ball game. 7:35 to go in the half. A little pressure by the Knights, easily broken. They get it across half court. Martin throws it away. Good defense by Jordan. Steps in front and takes the pass away. She'll hand to Allen down low. Shaquita Banks getting back on defense, and then she slips and falls with the ball and goes out of bounds. It goes right back to A-Round.
But it was great hustle by Banks, almost coming up with a steal, and the Arabian Night full court pressure causing Guntersville some problems. Another turnover against the Wildcats.
Inbound pass. Smalley hits a three-pointer from the wing. Finally an outside shot by one of the two teams. 13-8, another steal. The pressure works again. Townsend picks it up. Stops at the line, hands off to Allen. Jumper, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, off up Guntersville.
Townsend and Carrie Havis battling for the rebound that time as they went up. The ball bounces off of Havis out of bounds, so Arab will keep possession of the basketball, and the Knights up 13-8.
Inbound pass, Smalley to Ashley Allen at the top. Allen looks left side, hits Jordan in the corner. Back to the wing to Allen. Goes inside. Scott, shot is good. She just kind of threw that one. It bounced off the backboard and went in. 15-8 Arab. Betsy Beam down the right side. Top of the key now to Cahill. Cahill dribbling around. Guntersville's offense having a tough time, and a loose ball is still. Smalley takes it away. Smalley with a layup, got it. 17-8. Arab making a run. The Wildcats need a timeout, and they will call a 30-second timeout.
8-0 run here to start the second quarter, Barry. 6 for Allie Smalley, 2 for Rachel Scott. And what about Allie Smalley? Getting the free throw, coming back, hitting the big three, and stealing the ball here at half court and going in uncontested after picking the pocket of Jessica Cahill in front of us. And Rachel Scott just moments ago, Barry, I think maybe that's her first shot of the night.
It sure is.
And finally getting her first two, as Guntersville has done a good job of keeping the ball out of her hands, but the Arabian Knights off to an 8-0 run and have built the biggest lead of the night. It's a 9-point lead, 17-8, with 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Their defense giving the Wildcats a tough time right now. And the Wildcats will try to solve it against the press. They bring it up. Benefield gets across to Beam. Beam, I don't believe he's taking a shot from the outside yet. Cross-court pass to Cahill. Cahill at the top. Left side finds Beam. Beam to Havis. Havis, free throw line in the air. Pass left side. Cahill goes up around Scott. No good. Rebound, Rachel Scott.
She beat Rachel Scott, just came up a little bit short on that layup. That's a shot that the Guntersville Wildcats needed, Barry.
Jackie Townsend, baseline shot, no good. Rebound, Guntersville on a foul. No, a traveling call. She was bumped by Ashley Allen, but instead a traveling call on Kerry Havis.
Yeah, I think Ashley Allen may have got away with a little push that time, causing Kerry Havis to walk with the basketball.
6 minutes to go in the half. Inbound pass, jumper, no good by Allen. Scott the rebound, no good. Rebound by Banks. Had a great chance that time. Two good looks at the basket. Down the floor, Cahill with it. Right side to Benefield. Benefield to Banks. Banks, right side to Benefield. Lob pass inside, baseline, block from behind. Cahill lost it. Rebound by Havis, up no good. Rebound, and Arab has it.
Guntersville is trying to post Cahill up low against Allie Smalley. They're getting the ball there, but Cahill hadn't converted the shots.
Down low, baseline, jumper by Smalley won't go, but she is fouled. And she'll go to the line, or is it on the floor?
It's going to be on Jesselyn Benefield. It'll be a foul on the floor, Barry, before the shot. So Arab will have possession of the basketball underneath their own bucket.
5.5 to go in the half. Arab leads 17-8. Inbound pass to Smalley. Left wing now to Ashley Allen. Allen dribbles around, down low. Rachel Scott powers away inside. Banks got her and the ball. Havis with the rebound. Body's on the floor, and the foul's going to be called, or is it a jump ball?
I think it's going to be a jump ball as Kerry Havis and Townsend, Jackie Townsend were battling. But what about Shaquita Banks going up and blocking
Wow.
Rachel Scott?
Inbound pass, Scott misses the easy one. Rebound by Banks. Breakaway, 2-on-3, fast break. Banks in the lane, lost it, gets it back, tied up, jump ball, and possession arrow will stay with Guntersville.
Back-to-back jump ball calls here. This time possession arrow in favor of the Wildcats, and the Wildcats needing a bucket. Gone about 5 minutes now without scoring.
Inbound pass, Havis in the lane. Scott knocks it away. Havis gets it back outside to Cahill for two. Missed it. Rebound. Arab has it. Jackie Townsend quickly up the floor. Behind the bag dribble in front of us. In the lane for two. Beautiful shot. She got it. How about Jackie Townsend?
What about that move, Barry? Behind the back, going into the paint. Soft touch, 9 points. Jackie Townsend.
19-8. Guntersville down by 11. 4:44 to go in the half. Right side to Beam. Beam, a little fake, pulls up, pass inside, threw it away. The Knights with the takeaway. Townsend again back the other way. 2-on-2. Pulls up, block, and a foul. Cahill got her and the ball.
The Arab Knights are playing at another level this quarter, Barry. They led by 9-8 at the end of the first quarter, but it's a 10-0 run right now for the Lady Knights. About 3.5 minutes into this second quarter, they built their biggest lead of the night, 11 points, and Jackie Townsend at the free throw line shooting 2.
Free throw is good as Thrower checks back in. Whitaker comes in. Allen goes out, and Jordan goes out.
Jackie Townsend had 20 points here
Sure did.
on Thursday night, Barry. She's well on her way to another 20-point night. She has 10 here in the first half tonight, shooting for her 11th point.
Shaquita Banks will check out. Free throw, no good. Townsend the rebound, back up, goes inside. The shot is missed by Whitaker. She's fouled, and she'll shoot two.
And Barry, if that's on Kerry Havis, that's going to be her third personal foul. So we talked about in the pregame show that Kerry Havis and Shaquita Banks would have to stay out of foul trouble. Right now, Kerry Havis, big foul trouble. A big problem for Coach Jimmy Embry with 4:29 to go here in the second quarter. One of his top inside players with 3 personal fouls.
And his other one is on the bench being attended to. I'm not sure what happened to Shaquita Banks, but she's being looked at by the trainer on the bench.
and Carrie Havis will remain in the basketball game. We saw Steve Black do this on Thursday,
Right.
and Rachel Scott picked up her 4th personal foul, so Carrie Havis had to be very, very careful.
Second free throw is good. 21-8. 4:29 to go in the first half. Guntersville slows it down. Cahill walks it up. The Knights stay with a man-to-man defense. Cahill trying to drive, pass right side to Benefield. Kicks it back to the top to Cahill. Cahill works right side, feeds it inside to Meggs. Loose ball, fighting for it. She gets it back, gives to Cahill. In the lane, blocked from behind. I believe Scott's called for the foul also.
It could be on Ginger Whitaker, Barry, and that's who it's going to go against, as Rachel Scott and Whitaker were there. Both were reaching, but Whitaker picks up the personal foul and will send Jessica Cahill to the free throw line. Guntersville still looking for their first points of this second quarter.
And they finally get it. The free throw is good. 21-9 with 4:09 to go in the half. Lauren Bice will check in, and Havis will check out with 3 fouls, as they still attend to Shaquita Banks on the bench. And she makes them both 21-10. Now pressure by the Wildcats. They get the ball across. Rachel Scott runs the floor, goes up, got it. Nice job, Rachel Scott, running the floor.
Great look, Allie Smalley here. Half-court pass, Rachel Scott cutting to the bucket. Guntersville defense wasn't there. They threw over the top, Barry.
23-10. Beam, bounce pass inside to Meggs. Goes up, Scott blocks it and takes it away. She gets the pass away. Nice job to Macon Light. Down the floor to Thrower. Thrower, hands off at the top. Light pulls up for 2. Jumper, air ball. Rebound by Betsy Beam. Beam gets it out to Cahill across half court. Down by 13 points. Cahill moves to the right wing. Pass to Beam. Beam back to Bice. Bice driving, cut off, back to Beam. On the wing, won't try it. Baseline, pulls up for 2. Missed it. Rebound Meggs. Fakes, goes up, missed it. Scott the rebound. Knocked loose, and the Knights will get it.
Beam made a great move down the baseline, Barry, to free herself. Had an open shot, just couldn't knock it down.
There have been so many shots around the goal in this game. Thrower has it for Arab. Dribbles around, pass left side to Smalley. Smalley back to Thrower, back to Smalley. Left side, Whitaker. Whitaker, pass to Megan Light. Light dribbles around, feeds it inside. Whitaker backs away in, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Scott. The Wildcats will get it back.
Rachel Scott reaching in, knocked it away from Patty Meggs that time. And Guntersville will have the basketball. It looks like Arab going to take that full court pressure and get back in a zone here, Barry, and force the Guntersville Wildcats to shoot outside because they haven't, Guntersville really cold in this basketball. No,
Sure
they're still
are.
in the man-to-man defense.
23-10. Lauren Bice has it at the top. Right side to Meggs against Scott. Meggs to the top now. Jesse Strange outside for 3. No good. Rebound Rachel Scott, and Patty Meggs comes in and just takes her out.
Patty Meggs, without a doubt, committing that foul on Rachel Scott, as Scott had the inside position and getting the rebound. And we'll walk to the Arab end. That's the 7th team foul now against Guntersville. So Rachel Scott will shoot 1 in the bonus. The foul was on Patty Meggs. That's her first. And Rachel Scott in the game with 4 points for the Knights.
Well, the Arab defense is tough, playing man-to-man. They're so big inside, it's almost impossible to go inside against them. With the man-to-man, it makes it tough to shoot outside. It's tough to get any kind of offensive play that works right now. Now, Banks will check in. She checks in. Meggs goes out. So whatever was wrong with her seems to be okay now. Now, Havis is on the bench with 3 fouls. May not see her again till the third quarter. Scott makes that one. 25-10. Scott goes out, and Ashley Allen comes in.
Very, very, very important now for Guntersville to use the last 2.5 minutes of this second quarter to try to chip at this 15-point lead, as they really struggled offensively in this quarter, only
Sure
2
have.
points.
Cahill driving, cut off, needs help, finds Jesse Strange. They've got to set some screens outside and get some outside looks. Cahill driving, right side to Benefield. Benefield, free throw line, throws one up, good. That's what they got to have. She dribbled around the top, had a good look, and knocks it down. 25-12. The Knights now facing full court pressure. Still have yet to cross half court. Better hurry. Jordan with it finally, barely across half court to Thrower. Thrower drives in the lane, feeds it left side, knocked away by, saves it, but saves it to one of the Knights, and they'll have it again. Thrower against Benefield, dribbles around the top. Benefield all over her, and finally a foul is going to be called. No, a 5-second call. That belongs to Jesselyn Benefield, forcing that turnover.
Oh, you could see the intensity on her face as she was working on defense that time. She wasn't going to let Jessica Thrower beat her off the dribble that time. A good defense for the Guntersville Wildcats, enforcing the turnover in Jesselyn Benefield.
That's a good stop that time. Wildcats have it down to 13. Benefield on the wing, dribbles around the top, pulls up, throws one up for two. Good, that's 2 in a row. She's found something that works now. 25-14.
Taking it down in the paint, a good soft touch, back-to-back buckets for
Townsend
Benefield.
tries to answer, back the other way, misses the layup. Rebound, Arab gets it back. Rachel Scott in the lane for 2, missed it. Gets her own rebound, back up, no good. Townsend the rebound, back up, finally good. 3 tries, and Townsend finally puts it in.
Oh, you can see the size factor then, Barry. A couple of shots from Rachel Scott, a couple from Townsend, and Townsend finally getting it to go.
Knocked away Allie Smalley with a steal. Breakaway layup. It is good, and she's fouled. Could be a 3-point play coming up for Arab.
Talk about a great second quarter. Allie Smalley with 8 points on the game, all in the second quarter, and a couple of them, Barry, have come with steals and then going coast to coast, and she'll go to the free throw line trying to complete the 3-point play. The foul was on Guntersville's Jessica Cahill. That'll be her second personal foul.
That's tough for Guntersville. They had made a small run. All of a sudden, 3-point play happens. Smalley makes it. 30-14, Arab leads with 50 seconds to go in the half. Benefield walks it across, dribbles around the top, left side pass to Strange. Strange moves around the top, jumper for 3, no good. Rachel Scott the rebound. See if they hold it for 1. Down the side of Jessica Thrower. Thrower stops on the wing. Pass, Ashley Allen. Left side pass now to Allie Smalley. 25 seconds left. Left side to Smalley. Dribbles around the half-court line. 20, 19, 18. Ashley Allen, free throw line for 2. In and out, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Guntersville.
Jackie Townsend was there battling for the rebound with Shaquita Banks, and apparently it went off of Shaquita Banks out of bounds because Arab will have possession underneath their own bucket.
Inbound pass to Thrower, back around the top to Smalley. 10, 9, 8. Right side, now down low, follow away jump shot, Townsend, no good. Rebound, Arab inside to Scott for 2, good. With 1 second left, and the half is over. Let's take a timeout after 1 half of play. It's been all Arab. Arab 32, Guntersville 14. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on WAVU Albertville.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
President of the Marshall County Sports Hall of Fame, Shannon Allen. He will welcome each one of these gentlemen as we call out your name. Please come forward. William Edwin Bill Jones. He was Bill Jones was an all-state performer at Marshall County High School from 1958 to 62. He earned all-state, all-region at Steve College and all-conference at Jacksonville State. He retired as the all-time winningest coach in Jacksonville State University history. His 1985 team won the NCAA National Championship. He was named the Kodak National Coach of the Year and was 3 times the Gulf South Conference Coach of the Year. He's been inducted into the Jacksonville State University Hall of Fame last year, the Marshall County Sports Hall of Fame, a true legend in Marshall County basketball, Bill Jones. Coach John Kitchen, John Tom Kitchen. This gentleman was a head coach for over 1,000 high school and college teams. He started out in Guntersville at the middle school, Carlisle Park, and then what about those unforgettable years at PAR, winning a state championship, a second place in the state, and a third place. His Patriots won 4 county championships in a row. His PAR record was 159 wins, 36 losses. And his men exceeded with the Northern Division champions in 1970.
He's sitting right down there in the basket.
And the coach was awarded the Coach of the Year in 1980. Coach Kitchens coached the women's basketball team here at Steve from 1986 to 2000, winning state championships, including a 7th and 12th place finish in the nation. And 3 times he was the women's Coach of the Year. He's also been inducted into the Alabama Junior College Athletic Hall of Fame. He won a total of 640 games right here in Marshall County in our Sports Hall of Fame. Charter member John Kitchens. Not only did these two excel, as you said, in coaching, but they were outstanding players. Now, with some real outstanding players in the history of Marshall
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and it's available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585. As loyal fans for over 6 decades, this team of former Wildcats is proud to support Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Beard & Beard Attorneys at Law would like to wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage their fans to attend the games and cheer them on.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Down by 18 points. The Knights will have the ball first. They'll have the starting 5 back out there. Looks like Smalley, Thrower, Allen, Scott, and Townsend. And the Wildcats, same deal with their 5. Kerry Havis on the floor playing with 3 fouls. The Knights with it, working the left side, Smalley. Top of the key to Allen. Allen, left side, Smalley. Smalley tried to drive, feeds it inside to Townsend. Up for 2, a miss, but a foul on Banks as she simply beat her, or the one guarding her, to the basket easily, Jeff. They never had a chance with her.
That's kind of like John Stockton and Carl Malone in running that pick and roll that time, Barry. That was pretty. As a good pass on the pick and roll from Allie Smalley to Jessica Townsend. And Townsend may have lost a contact.
She
Barry.
did. That's what
she's pointing at her eye, or she's talking to the official right now.
She told him, I've lost a contact. And I think he asked her any idea where, and she said, I have no clue. So there's no need even looking for it now.
Shaquita Banks picked up her first personal foul. That's the first team foul. Is Jackie Townsend, who had 12 points in the first half. Didn't seem to bother her again, Barry.
No.
She did lose a contact.
No, she nailed the free throw. Second free throw, knocked it down. And she's got to come out. She's saying there is a problem I cannot see. So she's going to check out for a moment. I hope she brought it back up.
She may not could see, but she really looked good that time.
Sure did.
In shooting the free throw. 14 points on the night for Jackie Townsend.
So she'll come out, and checking in the game in her place will be Ginger Whitaker. So here come the Wildcats as they will face the man-to-man defense again. The defense give them all kinds of trouble all night long. Havis will drive in the lane for 2. Got it. That's what they got to have. Somebody simply got to get the ball in and drive into the lane and shoot over the defense.
They got it in very easily to Kerry Havis that time in the paint, and a good jumper from Kerry Havis. They need a lot of that here in the second half.
34-16. Wildcats trail. The Knights have it. At the top, Allie Smalley. Guntersville now playing man-to-man defense. You're asking some tough things out of some of the players, like Banks having to guard Rachel Scott. Pass left side, Smalley on the wing, and a foul. No, sir, a travel call against Allie Smalley.
Shuffled her feet before making her move and turn over Allie Smalley. And she's really handled the ball well here in this basketball game for the Knights. Maybe her first turnover. She's caused a lot of turnovers, but I think that's her first of the night.
I believe you're right. The Wildcats down by 18. Here they come. Cahill walks it up. Right side to Betsy Beam. Townsend all over her. Beam pulls up, pass inside to Banks. Doubled up, needs some help. She'll work the baseline all the way under. Too far under, hits the bottom of the rim, and she is injured. She is slow getting up, and the Knights come back the other way. And Banks is back to the other end of the floor, cannot get up because she landed on her hip when she hit the floor, Jeff.
Yeah, that was you could hear it with our headphones on, Barry. Just she hit the floor very hard that time, and Coach Embry is kind of giving the official a little earful as he walks across the floor, looking for a foul that time. Tough call against the Guntersville Wildcats is Shaquita Banks, who has been knocked around all night and actually went to the bench in the second quarter. And looks like she may be going back to the bench once again. And
at Mason's Family Pharmacy on the Parkway in Arab, you'll find a wonderland of gift ideas and a hometown pharmacy dedicated to meeting your family's needs. That's why loyal customers continue to depend on Philip Mason for their health concerns. Word has spread, and shoppers come from miles around to browse Karen's selection of distinctive gifts and collectibles. Whatever the occasion or the decor, you'll find shelves filled with a charming and practical selection. Mason's Family Pharmacy, dedicated to meeting your family's needs.
And Miggs will check in back the other way. They stop play, so Arab has the ball on the side near their basket. So Arab has it 34-16, the Knights lead. They've got it. Jackie Townsend to the top to Rachel Scott. Right side to Allie Smalley. Inside Townsend. Fall-away jumper, good. She's having a great tournament.
She really is, and what a great cut through the lane, Jackie Townsend. And boy, did she use a glass well that time, Barry. The good old bank shot.
Sure did. 16 points for her. A little pressure. The Wildcats get it across. Havis with it to Benefield. Benefield to Cahill. Cahill dribbles around the top. Cahill pass right side to Betsy Beam. Beam dribbles around, outside, finally has a shot, no good. Rebound, gets it back, drives, goes up again for two, no good. Rebound by Arab. Jackie Townsend has the rebound. She'll bring it across half court herself. Now she hands off to Smalley. 20-point lead with 5:45 to go third quarter. Ashley Allen works the left side. Havis guarding her. Tries to back her way in. Can't do it. Left side, Townsend. Baseline. Bounce pass to Rachel Scott for two. Missed it. Allen back up for two. Got it. The size killing Guntersville inside right now.
Yeah, Barry, Guntersville just has no answer for this size of the night team. Jackie Townsend making a great move inside, and then Ashley Allen getting the putback off the offensive rebound.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and it feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Two times that we've seen them play other than in the county tournament this year during the regular season. We've seen them have not very good shooting nights, and they're not having a good shooting night tonight, and that's the reason they're down by 22 right now.
Sure is, and another bad pass. A takeaway by Arab. Townsend brings it up. She'll slow it down now. So another turnover, and they're down by 22. You cannot afford to turn it over like that. Near half court, Smalley being hassled by Benefield. Finally a pass to Allie Smalley. Smalley looks for Thrower, or excuse me, that's Townsend. Townsend left side to Ashley Allen. To the top to Thrower. Beam has her. Thrower tries to back her way in. Looks at left side. Bounce pass. How about Rachel Scott for two? If she's within 3 or 4 feet of the basket, usually she don't miss, and she puts it in.
They give the assist there to Allie Smalley. She made a great penetrating move and then just alley-ooped it inside.
Back the other way, Kerry Havis drives into the lane with a miss. Rebound by Aram. Allie Smalley, baseline, pulls up for two, knocked out of her hands. Fights for the rebound. Loose ball. Betsy Beam had it for a moment. She's fouled, and the foul's going to be on Aram.
It's going to be on, I believe that's Thrower. Jessica Thrower will pick up the personal foul. A holding call against Thrower, as Allie Smalley that time, Barry, kind of went 1-on-3.
Sure did.
As she was ahead of her teammates and took it in aggressively. Came up a little short on her layup, and in the battle for the rebound, Thrower commits the personal foul.
4:25 to go third quarter. 40-16 is the score. Here come the Wildcats. Cahill knocked loose. Thrower got a hand on it. Cahill picks it up. Pass left side to Benefield. Arab staying with the man-to-man defense. Benefield works against Smalley. Dribbling around the top. Pass left side, threw it away. Townsend again steps in front. Here come the Knights. 3-on-3 break. Down the side. Smalley gives to Thrower. Back to Allen. Allen to the corner. Smalley fires up a three-pointer. Good. It was a two. She was on the line, but give her two. Nice outside shot.
And Allie Smalley now in double figures. She has 11 on the night for Arab.
42-16. Putting this one away with 3:45 to go in the quarter. In the ball game now, Lauren Bice. Bice in the lane, back outside to Cahill. Cahill works the right baseline. She'll back it out. Scott all over her. Back out to Benefield at the top for three. It's the front of the iron. Rebound by Aram. Wasting no time. Jackie Townsend down the left side of the floor. All the way. Baseline. Throws it up for two off the glass. She's having an incredible ball game.
She's everywhere. She's making steals. She's getting rebounds. She's going coast to coast. Jackie Townsend, 18 points. Great move that time against Jessica Cahill.
Betsy Beam, baseline, pulls up for two. No good. A foul's going to be called, and the foul's going to be on Townsend.
Guess who?
She was again.
She was involved in the play again. That time just didn't get the spot to go to be charged with a block. And Betsy Beam will go to the free throw line, shooting two. Beam has yet to score in the game after having a super night here last night.
Sure did.
Betsy Beam has yet to score, and she'll shoot two.
Against the man-to-man, she's having a tough time getting open for her outside shot. She misses the free throw, and Jackie Townsend says, give me a rest, coach. She's been all over the floor, and she deserves a break. She's going to have a quick rest. She'll check out, and Thrower checks out.
Never would have guessed this game would be a 28-point lead by either team.
Second free throw good, so Beam is on the board. With 3:11 to go in the quarter, she will check out. Jessie Strange comes in.
That's only the third point here in the third quarter. So Guntersville had 3 in the second quarter. They had 6 in the second quarter, 3 here in the third quarter, and we played almost 5 minutes of this third quarter.
44-17, Arab leads. Dribbling around, Allie Smalley has it. Smalley works the left wing into the corner to Jordan. Jordan goes inside. Allen, baseline jumper. Gift got the roll. It goes in. 46-17. Cross half court. Elizabeth Martin has it. She just checked in. Hits Lauren Bice. Bice in the lane. Kicks it left side to Strange. 2:35 to go in the quarter. Cahill dribbling near half court. Smalley guarding her. Looks to make a pass. Nobody open. Nobody's moving. Finally, left side pass to Bice. Bice back to Cahill. Works the right wing. In the lane. Has it knocked out of her hands.
We're going to have a reaching foul called either on Rachel Scott or Ashley Allen. We'll see which direction it will go. This time it will be on Rachel Scott reaching in as Jessica Cahill made her move to the bucket. And Mary, you begin to wonder, since Guntersville played last night and played so well against Douglas and defeating Douglas, if that affected them in coming back tonight. Arab had a day of rest, being the #1 seed, but Guntersville having to play back-to-back nights.
That was a big high coming off beating a #2 seed last night, and it's been less than 24 hours. Because with the game moved up a little bit, it's been less than 24 hours. And here they are again. As Rachel Scott checks out, and Megan Light back in the game. Second free throw is good. It's 46-19. 2:22 to go in the third quarter. Full court press by Guntersville, broken easily by Allie Smalley. Smalley into the lane, bounce pass left side, shot by Light, won't go. Smalley, there she is, the rebound. Feeds it back inside to Whitaker. Allen in the corner for three. Missed shot by Smalley. Rebound, Guntersville has it. Patty Meggs with the rebound. Down the floor, right side to Martin. Martin driving, pulls up, throws it up, no good. She's fouled, and she'll shoot two.
Going to be called on Lindsey Jordan in the game for Arab. Making a move to the bucket was Elizabeth Martin, and Martin will go to the free throw line. That's the fourth team foul against the Knights here in the second half. 2 minutes to go. It's 46-19.
And Martin makes the first free throw. But keep in mind, this Guntersville team, you're only looking at one senior on the squad. That's Patty Meggs. Everybody else back, and there's quite a few sophomores. Benefield a sophomore, Cahill a sophomore, Carrie Havis a sophomore. So 3 of the 5 starters are sophomores. So I would not doubt seeing them back in the finals next year. Free throw good. It's 46-21. Full court press, and they could not get the ball inbound in time. Turnover, Arab.
Good full court press that time. No one really cut to the bucket, and now Arab is going to get a timeout, a 30-second timeout for Coach Steve Flack, not liking that.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8816. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, providing reliable electricity and exceptional customer service. We're committed to helping our community succeed as it continues to grow. The Electric Board of Guntersville strives for excellence and takes pride in everything we do. No street light is too small or substation too big for us not to do the job well. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Guntersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
They've got to get below 20 to have any kind of chance, I think. Inbound pass to Martin. Martin on the wing, hands over to Benefield. Benefield dribbles around the top. Looks for a screen, nobody there to help out. Left side to Strange. Strange back to Benefield. 1:45 to go in the quarter. Benefield left side, Strange again. Arab staying with a man-to-man. Patty Miggs takes a pass, right side bias. Nice pass, she missed the shot, but she will shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, that was a good cut that time. Lauren Bias cutting down the baseline. And Patty Meggs, a good look, a good interior pass, and coming over to commit the personal foul for the Arab Knights. That would be Lindsey Jordan picking up, That's going to be on Jessica Thrower, her 4th personal foul.
1:40 to go in the quarter. Free throw is on the way, gets that one. 46-22. As Rachel Scott, Jackie Townsend, and Allie Smalley all check in. Thrower, Jordan, as well as Whitaker checking out. Nope, wait a minute, Whitaker cannot check out. She'll stay in. Everybody's almost having a seat that time. Didn't have enough on the floor. Second free throw, knocks that one down. They've cut it to 23. 46-23, again the full court press. Jackie Townsend throws it away. Lauren Bice steps in front. Bice gives to Benefield. Benefield left side, Strange, works the baseline. Doubled up, almost lost it, kicks it outside to Bice. In the lane, a little running one-hander, knocks it down. Lauren Bice with two more.
What about this group on the floor? There's not a starter out there for Guntersville. They're putting together a little bit of run here, Barry.
46-27, and Benefield called for the foul as she runs over Ginger Whitaker.
I say there's a starter, Cheslin Benefield. He's got 4 off the bench. Coach Embry and Cheslin Benefield, a starter this afternoon, and she commits a foul here at half court. That's only the second, though, against the Wildcats here in the second half, and it's 21 at 46-25.
A minute 14 to go in the quarter. Inbound pass here in front of us. Jackie Townsend brings it across half court. Townsend works the left side. Hands off to Smalley. Allen, free throw line for 2. Missed it. Rebound. Rachel Scott back up. No good. She's fouled. And Scott's going to shoot 2.
It's just tough to keep her off the glass, Barry. Patty Meigs doing her best to try to block her out that time, but Rachel Scott still getting inside position, getting the rebound and committing the personal foul. Will be Meigs, and will send Scott to the free throw line. Rachel Scott has 10 points on the night for Arab.
A minute 2 to go in the third quarter. Free throw is good. So they stop this Guntersville run, 47-25. Scott had 14 on Thursday. She has 11 right now. Give her 12, she makes them both. 48-25. Benefield faces the Arab pressure, gets it to Bias across half court. Bias has it knocked away, gets it back. She'll drive right side, down to the baseline, pulls up, throws it up. It's good. Now, I thought that one never had a prayer, but somehow it went through.
Oh, that was a rainbow. Almost drew rain that time, Barry. Good shot.
Sure
Bias has 6 points here in the third quarter.
Jackie Townsend down the floor, throws it away. Try to hit Smalley in the corner and throws it into the crowd.
And Coach Steve Flack's not liking that, Barry. He wants his team to bring it out, to set the offense, run some clock. He just had his hands on his hips that time.
30 seconds to go in the quarter. Cross half court. Strange has it. Kicks it right side. Martin on the side. Open for 3. Good. The Wildcats making a little run here. It's 48-30 with 20 seconds to go in the game. Third quarter. The Knights have it. Townsend gets it across half court. Townsend dribbles around. Let's see if they hold it for 1. 10 seconds. 9. She works the right side. Pulls up. Shot won't go. She's fouled. Jackie Townsend's going to shoot 2.
J.C. Strange will pick up the personal foul as Townsend made a move to the bucket. Townsend has been a big part of the offense for this Arab Knight team. She has 18 on the evening, and she'll go to the free throw line shooting 2. That's Strange's second foul on the night, and the 14th foul against the Wildcats.
And they are making the free throws. That one goes through, 49-30. You got to think Coach Embry's thinking, most of the starters on the bench now, beginning of the fourth quarter, they're going to be fresh and ready to go. And maybe we can make a run. Second free throw, good. 50-30. 5 seconds. 4. Benefield. Cross half court. 3. 2. In the corner. Strange for 3. No good off the back of the rim. The quarter is over. Let's take a timeout after 3. It's Arab 50. Guntersville 30. Fourth quarter is coming up. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on WAVU Albertville.
Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace with their commitment to invest in state-of-the-art facility and technology upgrades as they prepare to provide customers with unsurpassed quality of life for decades to come. Most notably, perhaps, is the extensive renovations to the award-winning Sunset Water Treatment Facility on Willow Beach Road, which supplies safe and reliable drinking water to over 5,500 customers from Sand Mountain to Connors Island. and behind-the-scenes multi-million-dollar investments in infrastructure such as water towers, sewer lines, and the recent extensive renovation to the East Lake wastewater plant demonstrate Guntersville Water Board's commitment to meeting the business and residential demands of this growing progressive city. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store. At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties.
Headed into the fourth quarter, the final stanza, this girls' championship game from the 2003 Marshall County Basketball Tournament. Guntersville down by 20 will have the opening possession.
Both teams have their starting five on the floor. The Wildcats with it. Shaquita Banks to Cahill. Cahill backs it up close to half court. Now pass right side to Benefield on the wing. To the top to Havis. Havis trying to drive. Does so. A little runner, one-hander. Got it. Kerry Havis. 6 points for Havis. 50-32 your score. Cross half court. Smalley, they beat the press. Smalley left side. Lost control, but it's out of bounds off of the Wildcats.
Havis may have got a hand on that one, Barry, to knock it away from the Smalley. She took it in to the interior.
Inbound pass. Scott's shot won't go. On the rebound, Banks is there. Allen's there. Foul is called, and I believe it's on Allen.
Boy, how tough a night has it been for Shaquita Banks.
Man.
Every time she gets on the floor, somebody is knocking her around. And once again, Shaquita on the floor. Personal foul on Ashley Allen. That's the 16th foul. So with the next foul, Gunners will shoot the one in the bonus the remainder of the game.
Here come the Wildcats against the full court pressure. They throw it away. Ashley Allen steps in front, takes it away, and Betsy Beam called for the foul. No, wait a minute here. It is on Beam. No, it's not. It's on Ashley Allen.
They're going to call a traveling, Barry.
Okay.
It wasn't a foul. It was a traveling because Allen intercepted the ball right here in front of us, came up with a steal, and then as she was trying to free herself, as Betsy Beam was playing some tight defense on her, she traveled with a basketball. So no foul there, just a turnover against the Knights.
Beam was all over her. I thought she was called for the foul, but you're right, it was a travel call. And the Wildcats get a break. They have it. Cahill dribbles around the top. Pass right side to Beam. Townsend guarding her. Oh, pass left side to Havis. A little too hot. Off her hands. Backcourt call. Right back to A-Round.
Oh, that was a tough pass to handle that time. A little too much mustard on it from Betsy Beam, and Havis couldn't handle it. And yet another turnover against Guntersville.
7 minutes to go in the ball game. 50-32. The Knights have it. Jackie Townsend has the ball. Benefield all over her. Pass right side to Smalley. Smalley dribbles left side. Pulls up on the wing. Pass at the top to Allen. They're just burning some clock now with an 18-point lead. Havis in her face. Left side, Townsend makes a move. Feeds it inside to Scott for two. Got it. Beautiful job of Townsend. She pulled the defense to her. Hit Rachel Scott for the easy jumper.
14 on the night for Rachel Scott.
52-32. Back the other way. Banks underneath for two. She got behind the Arab defense. So it's back to an 18-point game.
And Jesslyn Benefield, give her the assist in hitting Shaquita Banks. Banks with 6 points.
Jackie Townsend down the side of the floor, ran out of room, and she steps out of bounds. Turnover, Arab.
Great defense that time by Jesslyn Benefield, forcing the turnover, coming over, and with Betsy Beam, they were able to double team Townsend, forcing the turnover.
Back the other way, Benefield for three, bouncing out, no good. Rebound, jump ball, possession arrow right back to Arab. .6:10 to go in the ball game. 52-34, Arab leads. Trying for the first championship since 1989. Jackie Townsend gets it across half court. Moves the left side, still going, baseline, jumps into Banks. and the foul is called on Banks.
Good aggressive move by Jackie Townsend. Again, we see her go behind her back here at half court, making a move to the bucket. No one stopped her, Barry. She went all the way to the bucket, and Shaquita Banks will pick up the personal foul and send Jackie Townsend to the free throw line.
We've seen some great individual performances here. Kristen Payne, Brooke Largen, and now Jackie Townsend. Townsend makes another one.
She has 21 points on the night. Another big night. She's had 20 had 20 here on Thursday night. She matches that 21, now 22 points for Jackie Townsend.
She's a complete ball player. Offense, defense, ball handling, free throws. She does it all well. 20-point ball game. Cahill, right side pass to Benefield. Benefield back to Havis at the top. Left side, Betsy Beam. Beam back to Cahill. Cahill knocked away. Thrower knocks it loose. She gets it back. Pass to Banks. Banks will drive around Scott for two. Blocked. Allen got that one. Rebound. Guntersville gets it back. Kicks it out to the top to Cahill. Right side, Benefield on the side for three. Off the glass. Won't go. Rebound. Rachel Scott has it. Scott gets it out to Townsend. See if they slow it down now with a 20-point lead. 5:19 left. Townsend moves left side. Baseline. Stops. Doubled up. Hits Allen on the wing. Inside, Rachel Scott moves against Banks for two. Made it look easy that time.
Unstoppable when Rachel Scott can get the ball that close to the bucket in the paint, Barry. Guntersville has not got anybody that can stop her in that position.
Guntersville calls a timeout. Let's take another timeout. 5 minutes to go in the game. Arab leads by 22. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on WAVU.
Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
A great full court pressure, forcing a lot of turnovers tonight, and they've turned those turnovers into some easy buckets.
Sure have. Wildcats with it following their timeout. Inbound pass to Cahill. Cahill left side to Benefield. Benefield top of the key. Havis at the top for two. Will shoot. Bounces high off the rim. Over the backboard. Out of bounds. It goes back to Arab. And checking with Archie during the timeout, Townsend is only a junior. So that young lady has another year to go. Inbound pass to Smalley. Smalley brings it across. Smalley to Whitaker. Now they will slow it down. With 4.5 to go in the ball game. Smalley, left side to Whitaker. To the top to Rachel Scott. She tries to move, take it away, but she gets it back. Beam all over her. So she gets it back and a turnover. Double dribbling called on Thrower.
Oh! Jessica Thrower came up throwing that time, didn't she, Barry?
Sure did.
Is that Jim Reed over there from Guntersville? Did Jim Reed take the brunt of that? He
I
wasn't
think he
looking.
did. He was calling a technical himself.
Oh, She better be glad that didn't hit the official, or she would have had her 5th foul, and it would have been a technical.
She turned and chunked the ball. It went to the crowd.
I wonder if she's a pitcher on the Arab girls
she
softball
needs to
team.
be.
Wow.
Here come the Wildcats with it. 4:18 left. Lauren Bice back in the game at the top of the key, left side. Cahill making a move. The ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Guntersville, and Arab gets it.
Looked like Cahill may have stepped on the foot of Jessica Thrower and making her move to the bucket. Went down, lost it out of bounds.
Using full court pressure once again. The Knights facing it. Allen with it. Tries to bring it up herself. They better hurry. Whitaker with it. They've yet to cross half court. They're not going to make it. 10-second call. They got them. Good defense by Guntersville.
Again, good defense. And Jackie Townsend is not on the floor. She's been the one that's been breaking the pressure most of the night. And they struggle sometimes when Jackie Townsend's not on the floor to get the ball across half court.
3:55 left. Wildcats with it. Benefield on the right wing. Pulls up free throw line. Now backs it out. Left side to Cahill. Thrower's guarding her. Cahill on the side. Hits Shaquita Banks. Banks back to Cahill. Works right side. On the wing. Benefield at the top for 3. Missed that one. Rebound bouncing way out. Bice will save it in the corner. Bice back to Cahill. And they'll reset the offense to the corner. Knocked out of bounds. Allen going for the steal. Slaps the ball into the crowd. 3:25 to go in the ball game. So Wildcats will try it again. Cahill driving in the lane. Goes up in traffic. Got it. Cahill, nice job. Cut through the defense for 2 off the glass.
They kind of spread the floor that time and let Jessica Cahill go one-on-one, and she was able to get to the bucket for the layup.
Smalley breaks the press in the lane. 3-on-1 all the way for 2. Missed it, but she's fouled.
Allie Smalley's very quick, penetrated into the lane against Shaquita Banks, and Banks is going to commit the personal foul, and that will send Allie Smalley back to the free throw line. Smalley on the evening has 11 points.
56-36, 3:04 to go in the ball game. Free throw, no good. Not exactly sure who's all's in their area, Jeff, but I can see Arab, if they play like this, doing very well in the area and moving on to the next round.
I know that Scottsboro is in their area, and I think possibly a couple of Huntsville schools, Barry, would be in the Arab area. And but as you say, they're the 9th-ranked team in Class 5A this week, and they've shown it here in the Marshall County tournament.
I can see why. Free throw good, 57-36. Down the floor, knocked out of bounds by Whitaker. Guntersville will keep it on the side. Down by 21 with 2:59 left. Inbound pass finally to Cahill near half court. Cahill works, drives into the lane, all the way down, has it knocked away. Loose ball out of bounds off of Arab. The Wildcats will keep it underneath.
That may have been Smalley once again slipping in to knock it away as Cahill going one-on-one against Smalley, and that's really a mismatch for Allie Smalley, giving up about 4 or 5 inches.
Inbound pass, Havis to the top to Cahill. Right side, Strange on the wing for 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound, and the Wildcats get it back up. Martin has it blocked, and she's fouled, and she's going to shoot 2.
Maybe on Ashley Allen, the personal foul, and we'll send Elizabeth Martin to the free throw line. Ashley Allen's going to commit her 3rd personal, and Martin goes to the line. Tonight, Elizabeth Martin with 5 points for the Wildcats.
How tough was that for her? She got the rebound and looked up, and there was Rachel Scott and Ashley Allen standing there, and she tried to just jump up anyway and shoot. Like the impossible shot. Free throw good, 57-38. Again, the press. Scott back to Allen, 2:35 to go in the game. We'll name the all-tournament team coming up following this one and the presentation of the trophies. And then the varsity boys game. Finally across half court, Whitaker for 2, got it. She got behind the defense for the layup. Down the right side, Martin has it on the wing. To the top now, they move the ball around. Bice for 3, no good. Rebound by Jessie Strange. She backs it back out, gives to Bice. Bice to Havis. Havis will drive in the lane. Nice move for 2, Carrie Havis.
Good aggressive move, Carrie Havis. She should have done more of that throughout the game, Barry, and taking the ball to the basket. A little bit too late now. 59-40 is the score. We're under 2 minutes to go.
Arab dribbling around into the corner. Lindsey Jordan back in. Down low. Rachel Scott for two. Missed it. Gets the rebound. No good. She's going to shoot two as she is fouled by the Wildcats.
It's one of the few that Rachel Scott has missed underneath the bucket. Another good entry pass at that time from the Knights. Down low to Rachel Scott. Spun into the lane. Missed her shot but was fouled by Lauren Bice. So going to the free throw line will be Rachel Scott. Rachel has 16 on the evening.
The two big girls inside. Great game. Townsend 22, Scott 16. They have 38 of the 59 points. And she misses that one. Then you had 12 by Allie Smalling. Those three have really done a great job tonight. That's 50 of their 59 points.
Only 5 players have scored. And Barry, you're right. Just a super night for those young ladies.
Scott's shot is good. And they'll go to the bench now. Megan Light. And it's good to see Jessica Mooney back on the floor. She was injured. I thought we would not see her the rest of the game, Jeff, because she injured her shoulder. And we were thinking maybe a dislocation the way she was walking off the court.
Barry, when she played early in the first quarter, she had looked like she was taped up. But right now she doesn't look like she's taped up.
Nothing at all. Here come the Wildcats with it. 60-40, they trail. A minute 35 to go in the game. Bice has it. Bice will drive in the lane, throws it up. Nice job of Lauren Bice, a sophomore. She's having a good game.
Lauren Bice with 8 points. Another good move in the paint for the Wildcats.
Against the press, down the side. They'll slow it down now. Jordan to the top now to Light. 60-42 Arab. Allie Smalley against Benefield. Right side. Whitaker holds it. Looks to make a pass. Dribbles around. Needs help now. Finally, right side pass to Megan Light. Down low. Mooney for two. Got it. Good to have her back on the floor, and she chipped in 2 points.
And great pass that time. Megan Light give her the assist as Jessica Mooney cut down the lane. No one there to shoot the layup.
62-42. Under a minute to go in the game. Bice has it. Top of the key. Throws one up for two. Off the front. No good. Rebound. Martin back up fouled, and she will shoot 2 free throws.
Elizabeth Martin doing a good job on the offensive glass that time. She had Lindsey Jordan screened off the glass and went up strong, got the rebound, and the putback was no good, but Jordan will commit the personal foul and send Elizabeth Martin to the line. Elizabeth Martin on the night, 7 points for the Wildcats.
First free throw, no good. Good crowd coming in, getting ready for the Boaz Albertville game coming up next. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Arab. Mooney has it. She's tied up. Jump ball will keep it with Guntersville. Oh, no, a foul is called instead. Apparently one of the two had her by the arm.
They may have called that personal foul on Jeslyn Benefield, Barry, for reaching around as she was trying to tie her up, but she reached all the way around her, and that's why the personal foul was called on Jeslyn. 43.6 seconds to go. We can congratulate Coach Steve Flack and the Lady Knights. They'll be the 2003 Marshall County Girls Basketball Champion.
First title since 1989. It's been a while. They played for a championship back in 98, come up short. They haven't won one since 89. Free throw's good, 63-42. And they missed that one. Rebound Guntersville. They kick it out to Benefield. Wildcats down the floor, down by 21. Benefield goes inside. Bice for two. Got it. Lauren Bice. She had 12 last night.
She has 10 points in the game, all in the second half, Barry. She's had a good second half for the Wildcats, but it's going to be a little bit too late.
63-44, 16 seconds. Dribbling around, Allie Smalling, going to let the clock run. Into the corner, no, they'll shoot. Jordan for two, no good. Rebound, Megan Light back up, no good. Goes out of bounds with 6.4 to go. And the Knights have it, they'll inbound it again. Whitaker just drops it in to Megan Light. The ball is loose, they get it back. 3, 2 seconds, 1, and the game is over. Arab has won the Marshall County Championship. Your final score, Arab 63, Guntersville 44. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on WAVU, Albertville.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
The presentation of awards will be given to Dr. Mary Kirkland, Superintendent of the Marshall County School System, Dr. Richard Ferguson, Assistant Superintendent of the Marshall County School System, Sarah Mitchell, President of Dr. Principal from Douglas High School, Kurt Thomas, Assistant Principal of Douglas High School. The varsity girls alternate team for Marshall County is from Albertville High School, Michelle McGahey. From Boaz High School, Christian Payne. From York High School, Brooke Largent. From VAR High School, Leah Keller. From Douglas High School, Calista Stone. From Guntersville High School, Jessica Cahill. From Guntersville High School, Christy Bean. From Guntersville High School, Taylor May. From Miriam High School, Jessica Thrower. Rachel Scott. And The Marshall County 2003 varsity ladies runner-up is the Guntersville Lady Wildcats. First up, Penny Andrews. And the Marshall County varsity ladies tournament champion 2003, the Arabian Knights.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat. If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties.